What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Watch and Cut channel. So today we're gonna do a watch video on a watch.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So let me bring this guy out first because this is kind of where we're gonna start. This is a Moonswatch. This is Mission to Mercury, and I've put some custom straps on it. And yeah, I've really enjoyed this one. So the Omega Speedmaster, a very iconic watch, you know, made famous, and when they teamed up with Swatch, the world went kind of insane. Yeah, they're like, what? A Speedmaster? Licensed by Omega. So anyways, the internet went crazy. Swatch was a little bit dishonest about a couple things. The most being that they were going to sell these online, and then they decided only to sell them in stores.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
And these stores are not in every state. As a matter of fact, the nearest one to me, and I'm in LA, by the way, is in San Francisco. So that's about a 6.5 hour drive for me.
Seems like maybe it's a small issue, it's a big issue. You need to get to go and need to be able to get where you need to go to do the work and get home.
And I'm not going to do that. I'd rather just buy it on eBay.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
So, anyways, I actually started out my Moonswatch thing going on with just really buying one off the internet. I got swindled. I had a fake. I should have brought it actually, and it didn't hold time. It was terrible, but it looked pretty authentic. And that's when I went and got this guy, which is actually a real, authentic, legit Moonswatch. And yeah, this one holds time great. It's very comfortable on the wrist. But the problem with these watches is these straps are just, they're not my thing. So this is the new Moonswatch. They have come out with a new line of these, and now they represent, so you have volcano, you have desert, you have the Northern Lights, and I forgot what the other one is. And I decided to go with this really sweet watch, nice colors. These are fun. These are just, you know, they're not like to get serious and all that. But yeah, so I picked this one up, and the first thing that I do when I get these watches, I take these straps off and put some new ones on. As you can see, I had these integrated ones for this one. I think this was a nice choice too, because it blends really nicely into the watch, so it looks nice on the wrist. For this particular one, I found these on eBay, of course, and these were kind of cool. They actually say Speedmaster on it, and they got this kind of like clasp on it. I don't know. So I thought I'd give these a try, and yeah, and talk a little bit about my experience with the Moonswatch. So I like these watches. I think people made them out to be something that, you know, they weren't. And what I mean by that is a collector's item. I mean, they are, you know, collector's items, but I don't know. I think that's a little overstated, to be honest with you, because these watches aren't really meant to last forever. Like, they're, you know, just fun, cool pieces of gear. I think where they really messed it up is the way that they didn't make these like available on the internet to purchase. I think if these were readily available to people in the beginning, it would have made the whole, you know, Moonswatch thing a lot less ugly for a lot of people. I mean, some dude got stabbed in line in New York, you know, on the original release of this thing. So it's pretty crazy, you know, like how, I don't know. I don't even want to go there. Yeah, people are, yeah, I don't know. You guys know where I'm going with that. So, they're not that cool, guys. I mean, they are cool, but they're not. Yeah, I'm not fighting to the death for one of these, that's for sure.
Now stand aside, worthy adversary.
'Tis but a scratch.
A scratch? Your arm's off.
No, it isn't.
Well, what's that then?
But so of course then that's the notion of the whole thing, and then what ends up happening is then the watch gets underappreciated as well, and that happened a lot because of the fact that these were so kind of limited and hard to get. It just made people a little bit more sour about the whole idea. And some were, some of the guys who had the real Omegas were like, oh, I don't know why they call it that. It's not a Speedmaster, which is false because Omega clearly says that it is a Speedmaster. It's just a plastic one, manufactured by Swatch. Yeah, this son of a gun is a pain in the derriere, if I will, to put on.
Well, we're waiting.
And yeah, I've had a long day, so it's cool. We'll keep chatting while I fiddle with this stupid thing. So yeah, these went the other way for some people, and I was kind of one of them that, like, when I first saw it, I'm like, man, I kind of want one of those. I think that's really cool. Like, they're introducing like something cool like that most people wouldn't be able to obtain, and now they're given like the, like kind of lower end people.
You are a peasant.
That's not a good way to say it. They're given, people who haven't experienced that world a chance to, kind of see what it's like. And it's not that this is going to give you an idea of what a real Speedmaster feels like, but it kind of involves you in the name and the brand, and now you're starting to have fun and you start looking at other watches, and I like that intent about it. It's just to get you guys more involved with different other fun watches, because guess what? You may say, well, if Swatch makes like a cool like Omega thing, like what else do they make, And you come to find out that they make a 50 Fathoms and, stuff like that. And you might buy one of those too. And I think that's like the whole idea behind these things, is that we have fun with it. We don't take it too seriously, and we don't judge each other on what we buy. I mean, for heaven's sakes, guys, you guys go to work every day, and you earn that money.
You've guzzled enough. Bring those bricks up and get on.
I know I do. And I'll be damned if anybody tells me what to like or not like. There we go. So, I advise you guys to have the same attitude about things. Don't let people, discourage you on buying something. Even if they say it's ugly, who cares? Maybe somebody thinks their wife's ugly. I don't know.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
But, when it comes to collecting anything, if you guys like to collect stamps, baseball cards, whatever, that's just one of those things. You're always, especially in like the watch community or these huge collection worlds, like that's where you're gonna encounter like a lot of people. And when you encounter a lot of people, you're going to encounter a percentage of people that act a certain way. And they're unavoidable, and they're always going to be there. And that's just part of the culture. Well, my experience with this watch has been kind of the opposite. It's actually had its intended effect with me. It's absolutely a watch I really enjoy wearing. It's very comfortable on the wrist. The chronograph, everything works really great. The battery has easy access. The plastic, I saw in some of the earlier models, a lot of people had discoloration to the skin. The orange one I haven't tried yet. This is a pretty brand new watch. I wore it with this strap to work one day, and I'm like, yeah, I'm never doing that again.
What's that, brother?
And yeah, it looked cool, but this makes the watch look so cheap to me. I get it, you know, the whole Omega, you know, Speedmaster has this thing, but what do we got going on here? What is, yeah, this thing's interesting. Oh, here's the pin right here. All right, so let's see here. We're gonna put this one, you know, I got a smaller-ish wrist. So you see it's got these little kind of teeth that trap it, and then you're supposed to feed it into there, that little tab, right? And then you put it on your wrist, and let's go. I think that's too small, but let's see. Maybe not. No. Actually, it's still too big.
That's what she said.
Let's see. So these are kind of cool, right? Like you can kind of adjust them on the fly, and you can see they're not like, they don't come out very easy. So that means like they don't slip off very easily either. So let's go secure that guy right there, and then let's see here. Yeah, this is it. All right, perfect. So now this watch is very light, so I can have it on a little bit more firm. Got this clasp kind of deal here. It's pretty cool. I honestly actually like this traditional kind of plastic one a little bit better, but this rubber one here is pretty nice. So yeah, no more dangling thing like, no more of this thing on the corner. God, I hated that. But these watches are great. Very nice second sweep. And it works just like the traditional Omega. Yeah. This one's got a lot more going on with the colors, which I think is fun. This one's smoother than the other one. Super cool. Anyways, guys, I think that'll about do it. Oh, I guess I should show the box, right? Yeah, let's do that. So what I really love is when you buy these watches on eBay or like some of these spots you buy them from, the owners that ship them out to you always love to give you the original bag that they came in from the store. Here's the box right here, bright orange, no surprise there. Bioceramic. That was a little plastic shield for the watch face. And yeah, this is Mission to Earth. That's what they called these, the Mission to Earth. And this is lava. Nice bright and orange. I like orange, as you can see. I was got the Seiko 5 GMT here in orange. So kind of opens up nice. You get this little square area where your watch resides with the reading material. And yeah, let's look at the pamphlet. Yeah, this is pretty cool actually. So here's the other colors I was talking about. This is the polar lights. That's lava. Here's the desert, right? And I guess that's it. The desert. Yeah, I guess there's three of them. There's the desert, the lava, and the polar lights. I almost got this one, guys, to be honest with you. I almost got this one because I'm a sucker for green, as I always say. But for some reason, this orange one was a little more striking to me. So I obviously like orange too, I guess. So we went with that one this time around. So yeah, really cool watch. If you guys can get your hands on these, I'm sure these are not as crazy to get a hold of as they used to be. I generally buy mine on eBay because honestly, I just rather pay a little extra just to make sure I get the right one. And you know, you can find them there if you're not near a Swatch store. If you're near a Swatch store, don't even bother buying them online. Just go to the store and go pick one up. They'll be a lot cheaper. They'll be quick in and out. And I don't think you'll be disappointed. Just really be careful when you watch all the reviews on this watch, because there's a lot of opinions and not a whole lot of stuff that matters in those opinions. Because in the end, it just really, all it matters is what it's like to you. If you're asking me, I think it's a great watch. It's very lightweight. It's fun. It's got some nice bright colors. You know, obviously the strap made a huge difference. It wasn't very hard to do that. I think this thing was like 20 bucks or something. Yeah, just a fun watch to wear, you know, and the fact that it's going to say Speedmaster is just going to have, you know, fun conversations to go along with it. I do it all the time. Like, guess what, guys? I got my first Omega, you know, and all my coworkers like, oh, wow. And then, yeah, look at this. They're like, wait a minute. What is that? It's plastic, man. It's funny. Yeah. So anyways, hope you guys like this little rant on the Moonswatch. And go out and get yourself one. Anyways, like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave comments down below, and we'll catch you guys all on the next one.